Okay. Hi, Empress Nina. Good morning, everybody. This is Daisy here, aka Professional High Priestess, and I just have a very quick message to put out here, and it's about what you do when you don't know you're being watched. So you guys know, like a while ago, I put out this message about the auditions, and this came up last night in the ancestor healing reading that we did too, in regards to a lot of you guys didn't know that you were auditioning, that you were being watched, right, by the higher ups, and a lot of you guys passed. That's why a lot of you guys are going to be getting increases in your creativity, new spiritual gifts, and you're going to be getting access and to the keys to the streets and the dream state, etc. And I'm kind of talking too about this, the war, the wave, that it kind of goes along with that energy that we were talking about, the war or the wave. Some of these karmics are going to come to find out that they're part of the war, while some of you guys are finding out that you're going to be a part of the wave and you get to rest and go, enjoy your gifts and enjoy your blessings, etc. And this channeled message that I got, my guides are like, what do you do when you don't know you're being watched? Says everything. A lot of you guys don't know that you were on stage with basically audition spiritually, right? With your spiritual teams and your ancestors in regards to the spiritual warfare that you were dealing with, or whatever sticky predicaments that you were handling. You didn't know that you were being watched, but you passed with flying colors. That's the thing. And it came up a lot because yesterday in the ancestral healing reading that we did a check-in in terms of where's everyone at in regards to the healing that they've been doing on their path. And a lot of you guys are getting, it came up that a lot of you guys it actually enhanced your reincarnation cycle. Yeah, you went up a whole level in your reincarnation cycle by doing the clearing work, staying in your lane. And you guys didn't know that you were being watched when you were going through these different trials and tribulations, but you passed with flying colors. And that's another thing too. These karmics are going to come to realize too that they've also been being watched by the higher ups, and they've been being watched by other people around you, and people have been keeping notes and taking the score. And what's going to end up happening is there's going to be what we call the audit, this spiritual audit. And what's going to end up happening is all the deeds that you did and all the deeds that the karmics have done, they're all going to get put flat out on the table because people didn't know that they were being watched. So everything that was being done when you didn't know you were being watched, a lot of you guys are going to be like, okay, I'm not tripping because I'm not doing anything. Yeah, that's the power of integrity. Integrity is also what you're doing when other people are not watching and not seeing you. You guys acted out of full integrity. You didn't even know that you were being watched. 222 people, it's 222 exactly. 1122 right now. Yeah. A lot of you, justice energy, a lot of you guys didn't know that you were being watched, that you were auditioning. Let's see if we're going to give them another level of spiritual gifts. You're like, your hip rap is so adorable. Thank you. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see it. Let's see if we're going to give this person another level of spiritual gifts. Let's see what we're going to do. Let's see if we're going to bring the tower down. Let's see if we're going to give this person their spiritual inheritance. Let's see if they're ready for this higher level reincarnation cycle. Or let's see if they're ready to go to the abyss. Let's see if they're ready for the tower, aka the house of God. Let's see if they're ready for more trauma. Let's see if they're ready to get stripped. Let's see if they're ready to get exiled. So what's going to end up happening is people didn't know that they were being watched, but it's going to come up in the near future that, whoa, I was being watched, and all the shit that they were doing when they were being watched, they didn't even know that they were being watched. And a lot of people are about to get their scarlet letter because of this. And this is the scarlet letter message that I have for you guys too. A lot of individuals are getting their scarlet letter right now for the shit that they've been doing. And this is another thing with this scarlet letter energy. Oh my God, I'm having like deja vu. I feel like I talked about this. Like I saw myself in the dream talking about this. A lot of these karmics that got their scarlet letter and their reincarnation cycle has been lowered, a lot of them don't even know. They don't even know because nothing has changed for them. They haven't seen anything physically change yet. It's going to manifest very soon. So they, in their mind, okay, well, I'm just going to keep on doing what I'm doing. Some of these karmics don't know that you've risen and they've been lowered. And now some of these karmics have been running their mouth about you. They've been doing all kinds of shit, stepping into your energy field, not staying in their lane. And they're about to learn very quickly who passed their auditions and who didn't, who's favored and who's not, who's in a higher reincarnation cycle and who's a karmic. It's about to be very clear because a lot of these karmics that have been tampering with you too, we talk about this with the sexual degradation. They do anything. They've done all kinds of trifling ass shit. They are not even on the same page with the Most High, and they have the audacity to come and try to tell you about your spirituality, tell you. That's why they're going to get stripped even lower. That's another thing too my guys are saying. They didn't even know that they were auditioning. These karmics don't even know when they were running their mouth about you or lying and shit like that. They didn't even know what they were doing or what they were calling on themselves. Now that the audition is over, oh, this is what you're about to get. I didn't know. No, you should have known. What do you do when you don't know you're being watched? There you go. If you're always acting as if the Most High is watching you and you're going to get reprimanded, then your moves are going to be better. It's just going to be intuitively that you act as a better person. I don't know. My mom used to always threaten me when I was a child that God was going to punish me and they were going to do this and that. So I just always tried to be in good standing. I don't know. The fear worked because I don't want to go out doing stupid shit. Let's see here. What do you do when you don't know you're being watched? I'm going to use the ancestral healing deck because I feel like there's an important message in this for us for some reason. So let's go ahead and we're going to use this deck. Another thing too is like what's happening right now is that's why I told you a lot of these karmics, their secrets are getting exposed. Their secrets are getting exposed as a part of this whole audition thing. They're getting put on display for everyone to see them for who they are, and they can't stand it. And that's exactly why I told you guys these karmics are going to be coming out the woodworks with lies. When the hate don't work, they start telling lies. And it's something that you should also think about in your mind. Don't feel any type of way about it. You should think about this. How is a bitch that doesn't know shit about you, you've never spoken to or hardly ever spoken to, know so much about you? Then there's another question that's going to be asked. How did you get that information? Who's your source? Do you see what I'm talking about with these karmics? How the cookie's going to crumble with a lot of them playing with your name, starting shit. They didn't know that they were on audition. And some of these karmics that have been watching you and spying on you and stalking you, what's going to end up happening? Somebody's going to go to jail. Exactly. What's going to end up happening is it's going to come to a point where they're going to find out that they know so much about you and they don't even know much about themselves. And that's when people around them are going to be like, why do you know so much about this female? Or why do you know so much about this man or this woman, but you don't know about yourself? You see what I'm talking about? This is what I'm talking about with these auditions. What are you doing when you don't think that you're being watched? Because they've been watching the karmic stalk and spy on you too, the higher ups and people in their vicinity. And the chickens are going to come to home to roost because didn't I tell you? I told you that these karmics are going to get like a test. They're going to get some type of test where basically the Most High is going to put in front of them, okay, did you study? Did you do your works? Did you do your studying? No, because you were so busy attacking that person, gang stalking, lying, cheating, stealing, spreading shit. So now that these karmics are going to have real tests in front of them, they're not going to be able to pass because they were so busy doing fuckery in the background, did not know that they were under audition, didn't know that they were being watched. You see, that's why I tell you guys, it's powerful staying in your lane. It's powerful not retaliating. It's powerful not being sneaky because the Seven of Swords always leads into what? The Eight of Swords. And is it? Mercury's going into Gemini, and we're going to have Mercury retrograde in Gemini. You're going to see a lot of this spiritual jail energy coming down with this Mercury, with this retrograde transit. The Seven of Swords happened already with the Mercury retrograde in Aquarius. That was setting up the Seven of Swords in reverse. This is what I'm talking about. So that Seven of Swords has already gone in reversed. Now these karmics have to actually sit down and assess that Seven of Swords reverse energy too, as well as the Eight of Swords reprobate, self-made mental prison, how they've trapped themselves. Yes, I got my headscarf on. What messages do you have? What do you do when you don't think you're being watched? What do you do when you don't know you're being watched? Yeah. Integrity is about to get tested. Integrity is about to get exposed. A lot of people are about to fucking fold. What messages do you have? What do you do when you don't know you're being watched? You got the root chakra here. You got transformation. Yeah. And you got balance energy right here. This also too, this balance energy is letting me know too that this is like the justice, karma energy. And didn't I just say that we're like, 1122, like justice energy? It's giving me justice energy. Karmic justice is about to be served here on some karmic energies. And they brought this on themselves. Yeah, let me get the angel tarot out here. Yeah. What do you do when you don't know you guys are being watched? A lot of you guys don't even know that that the Most High was like auditioning and seeing how you were going to react to the situation. That's why you guys are getting blessings and gifts. Yes. They saw that, okay, you know what? I could have beat this bitch's ass, but I'm just going to keep quiet and leave her alone. Okay, this bitch tried to do a death ritual on me. I know a couple practitioners that I could have worked that bitch. You know what? Let me just be quiet. Okay, he wants to run my name through the dirt after I supported him and showed him love. I'm going to keep quiet and I'm going to let that karmic destroy him. There was power in refraining. There was power in staying in your lane. There was power because I feel like intuitively you guys already know, you know what? I'm being watched regardless. I know that my guides are watching. I know what the ancestors are watching. So let me just not. These karmics, they don't care. They don't think the same. They did whatever they wanted to do, and now they're going to come to find out that they were auditioned. You got the transformation card. That's why this transformation is the dicomio. This is like a major cycle. It's a master symbol in Reiki, and it basically means that you've transformed your energy field, your entire energy field, your entire DNA to the next level. Didn't I tell you guys that you guys got an enhancement in your reincarnation cycle? Yeah. A lot of you guys are going to find out that you've went to the next level in your reincarnation cycle, that you've ascended in your reincarnation cycle. That's the transformation energy right here. While these karmics have gotten lower, they're in the root chakra. Look at the dichotomy here. Look at the dichotomy here. This dichomio is the higher chakras, the chakra 8 up to 12. This is root chakra, the bottom. We're not saying that the root chakra doesn't matter. No, 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 no. But we're saying that these karmas got dropped down into the root chakra energy, back down, stuck in the material realm while you're getting advancements to your spiritual gifts and processes. Do you see the energy out here? Yeah. What do you do when you don't think that, when you don't know you're being watched and you acted with integrity? Yeah. And these karmics have been doing all kinds of shit, didn't know that they were being watched. Some of these karmics are literally being watched too by like institutions, feds, investigations, shit like that. They don't even know, and they're doing all kinds of ratchet shit. Some of you guys didn't even know that you were maybe even being watched, or they were trying to gather fuckery on you or look for screenshots online, and they couldn't find nothing. But that's the power of integrity, you see. And I feel like some karmic was trying to like lie on you or position you as you were this or you were that. You didn't even know that people were watching you, spying on you, shit like that, and nothing happened. And that's what I had to expose this karmic. You're the real culprit. And that's why I'm telling you, this is the energy that these karmics have been calling towards them. This audition energy, they don't even know by putting that shit out. This is how the Most High is dealing with them. We saw you try to do this and that to this person during your audition. That's why you're going to get this. And they're going to find out that they've been lowered in the reincarnation cycle. Clarify root chakra. I found out today a certain reader hates my guts because I told the truth. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Just block them. Block them, return to sender. Ay, ay, ay. And thank you for those of you guys who joined us for the meditation last night. It was amazing. You can go on Patreon and go watch it. Clarify root chakra for they didn't know that they were being watched. You got the Queen of Swords, lying ass females. I'm telling you right now, lying ass females are going to get caught up. They didn't know that they were being watched. Page of Pentacles, divination here. Some people didn't know that while they were lying in different divinations, there was divinations being ran on them to expose them. Yeah, this is what I'm saying right here. Some people didn't know that they were under audition. This is also two people who are misusing and abusing their spiritual gifts. That's why they're going to be getting stripped. The most I wanted to see how you were going to use these gifts that we gave you. The most I wanted to see how you were gonna use these capabilities or these abilities. Okay, you want to act like a common folk, so you want to use this for low vibrational purposes. When we're in the height of a spiritual war, you're gonna get stripped and you're gonna be a part of the opposition. You're not gonna get any more gifts. That's what these karmics are coming to realize. What team they really went on, because it's literally like angels versus demons. Ain't no gray part, ain't no middle area. A lot of these karmics are realizing that they're on the side of the demons, and you guys are realizing that you're on the side of the angels. Yeah, and a lot of people that are playing with your name and fake ass stories, slander, shit like that. What's going to end up happening is there's going to come a time where they're going to have to eat those words. They're going to have to answer. Where did you get that? Why did you make that up? Who did you hear that from? And some shit is going to implode here. Be careful what you do when you don't think you're being watched and when you don't think this shit is going to come right back around to haunt you. Be careful. Yeah, some chickens are coming home to roost here, and I feel like somebody's reincarnation cycles are getting lowered because of this lies that they're telling and the mess that they're creating, and they didn't know. Somebody didn't know what they were forfeiting when they were playing the game. They didn't know. You knew what you were forfeiting though by retaliating. You're like, you know what? I don't want to deal with generate lifetimes of karma. I got kids. I want to have a good life. I'm not going to retaliate. I'll take this temporary anger or irritation for a lifelong not having hella karma. And you did that. And that's why you're winning now with the transformation energy, right? And that's why you're getting an increase in your creativity, your spiritual abilities. Your health is improving. The blockages are being removed. Your candles are coming out 100% clear. The magic is gone. Yeah, because you didn't know that you were auditioning, but you still acted with integrity. You didn't care. You could have been like, you know what? These karmics got me fucked up. Let me go pay somebody to do a death ritual on them. You didn't do all that. You didn't do all that. You gave them exactly what they deserved. You let the Most High handle them. No, nothing more, nothing less. And that's why these karmics are upset right now, because they realized that they were being watched and they didn't know that their integrity was being questioned and tested the whole time, and they folded. Clarify transformation. Yeah. You got the Wheel of Fortune. Didn't I tell you the Wheel of Fortune fucks with you the long way? Exactly. It was a part of your destiny. This Wheel of Fortune energy too is like, it's like the Ezekiel's wheel. Like the four winged animals came down on the cherubim, the face of the man, the ox, the bird, and some other beast or whatever, the phoenix. There's 4 faces. So, anyways. This is like when Ezekiel saw that wheel coming down, like what the heck? He could have been like, this is the devil, that's the devil, da 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 da. He could have gone around doing that. No, but he was like, no, he saw what it was. He was like, no, this is the Most High sending me a message with these 4 beasts coming down. And I'm going to accept this message for what it is. And I'm going to take heed to the notice, take heed to the warning that this message is bringing. And he did that. These karmics didn't heed the warning. They did it. They don't understand the power of the Wheel of Fortune, that the tables are always going to turn. You guys are going to find out that your integrity was being tested and you didn't being followed the whole time. You didn't even know. You didn't know that you were being watched. You didn't know that your integrity was being tested, and you passed with flying colors. Wheel of Fortune energy. And some of these karmics too that they've been playing games here, that are about to get their scarlet letter, that have been doing anything that lowered their reincarnation cycle, they're gonna find out real soon that the tables have turned, and they're gonna get their issue real quick. What's the transformation? Wheel of Fortune. You got the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah. Ooh. Eight of Pentacles, because you put in the work right here. Yep, you put in the work, and they're going to be getting rejected because their reincarnation cycle has been lowered. What's the balance? I'm gonna tell you right now, some of these karmics playing with your name here too, with this transformation energy. A lot of them are gonna permanently block their career. They're gonna like damage their ability to make money here. They created it for themselves. That's the power of integrity, reputation. Eight of Pentacles is reputation too. Yeah, somebody didn't know that their integrity was being tested the whole time. Now this is fucking up somebody's work reputation, and they're trying to find more lies to cover it up. It's done. Somebody here too is, I'm gonna just keep it hella real. Somebody was trying to like Queen of Swords, lie, make shit up here. That's what I'm seeing here. And somebody here is about to get themselves caught up so badly. I feel jail time. I feel extortion. I feel loss financially. Defamation of character. That's something I'm picking up here too. Somebody didn't know that they were being watched and they were playing with your name. I feel like this is too, there's a defamation suit it's brewing for somebody, and they never thought that it could happen to them. The thing here, somebody doesn't realize like, well, what are you going to get? I don't have any money. That's not even it. You got the Four of Wands right here. Somebody can fuck up your credit. You can't get housing anymore. Someone can fuck up your record. You can't get a job anymore. She gets put on the internet. That's it for you. Some karmics are about to find out real quick. All that time that they were playing, stalking, watching you, they failed their test. Now they're about to get tested. Now shit is going to be coming their way. Different type of situations and obstacles and scenarios. And that's testing them. And they're folding. Because the whole time that they should have been focusing on their work, their inner work, focusing on their healing, they're focusing on you. They're focusing on tampering with you. Now that the chickens are come to roost, now that they're about to get into their test, they're about to fail. They're about to fold. That's why I'm telling you, the way that this failure and this folding is going to manifest is someone getting some shit put on their record. Or having to pay out a whole bunch of money. Or getting caught up guilty by association. Someone should have stayed in their lane here is basically what I'm saying here. Yeah, and they lowered their reincarnation cycle too. Now someone is going to be bound to low vibing activity or low vibing work or poor hustling. It's Four of Pentacles energy. What's the balance? Yeah, what do you do when you don't know you're being watched? Someone didn't know that they were being watched here the whole time. You got the Sun card. Exposure is coming very, very soon. Somebody here was trying to run your name through the dirt, and this keeps on coming up with this Nine of Pentacles energy. These sex worker karmics that didn't know that they were being watched, didn't know that they were being judged. The whole time they're calling on the name of God while they're eating ass and sucking dick and eating dick and cum guzzling. You know, and I know that's vulgar for some of you guys, but that's literally what they're doing. But they're calling on the name of God, and that's why they're getting exposed here with the Nine of Pentacles and the Sun card, because they're calling on the name of God. They're speaking against divine people. They're making shit up, and all their secrets are getting exposed. And instead of them to like, you know what, let me heed that as a warning and stop, they're going back to create more lies and more shit that's going to continue to lower their reincarnation cycle because they're speaking against divine people. Yeah. And that's why they're going to keep on getting what they're getting. Nine of Pentacles, Sun card reversed, negative exposure. Yeah, that's the choice that they made, and that's why they're getting caught up right here. Right. You know, another thing here too that I'm also picking up here too, some individuals are getting outcasted and isolated because they didn't know that they were being watched. And now that everything's out on the main stage, their integrity has been exposed in front of a whole bunch of people. Yeah. In front of a whole bunch of people. And now this person is isolated and singled out because they created so much fuckery and chaos lying, or they were doing so much in the background, but calling themselves another thing in the front. Now they have nowhere to run or hide. Now this person is going into hiding or looking to run away, you know, because their true person has come out. The truth about them has come out and they can't stand it, but they were lying the whole time. This could be the same person that was trying to make you look a certain type of way. Now they're getting isolated because people see really what's really going on here. That's why I say be careful, because in your efforts to try to down somebody else, you're going to expose yourself. Be careful how you lie on people, because in your efforts to lie to try to make someone look like a this and that, you're going to get yourself caught up. Yeah. Be careful what you do when you don't think someone's watching. I feel like somebody was really trying to get you caught up in some bullshit. Now they're dealing with the misfortune. What is Kadiva? Oh no, why are you guys arguing? Please stop arguing. What's the root chakra, Queen of Swords? Speaking of you got the messenger. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody here was running their mouth about some shit, lying. Yeah, but this messenger with the Queen of Swords energy, with the root chakra, with this, you didn't know that you were being watched. Didn't I say that there's gonna be, you guys are gonna, something's gonna come through like Hammurabi Code of Laws, exactly. Hammurabi Code of Laws, exactly. 108 universal laws as well too. Some of these karmics here with this messenger card, they didn't know that they were being watched, right? They're about to get confirmation that they were being watched. I'm telling you right now, you're going to see something with subpoenas here. There's a female investigator or DA or some shit like that here that's about to get in somebody's behind. These karmics didn't know that they were being watched. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. They were so busy watching you, trying to put domination spells on you, bothering with you, that this is how the Most High is dealing with them in the background. This is how you want to act. This is what we're going to bring towards you. Restrictions, domination, intrusion. Some karmic is going to find out really very soon. Like, okay, so the whole time I was doing all this, I was being watched. Yeah, with the messenger card. And there's going to be a whole ledger. There's going to be a whole list of shit that they were doing that they know that they got caught doing. Be careful. What's the Eight of Pentacles in the transformation? Wheel of Fortune transformation. Let's look into this. Clarify Wheel of Fortune transformation. Yeah. You got the love energy right here too, and you got sorrow. Some of these karmics didn't know that they were being watched by the Most High, the higher ups that are over twin flames, right? Because that's a whole different type of energy. This karmic was over there tampering in your energy field with the Wheel of Fortune. She was playing with your birth chart, you and your twin's birth chart. Yeah, she was going that fucking far, trying to create like really serious imbalance. They were doing all kinds of stuff, and this karmic is about to find out that they were being watched the whole time by the higher ups, and that's why they're about to get blasted here. They're about to get blasted. This is also too, I feel like a scorned lover. Could be maybe a masculine energy that was maybe lying on you, saying that you were this, you were that, making it seem like you were hella thirsty when you were not interested at all in any way, shape, or form. This person is gonna have to watch you go be with the same person that they claim like doesn't fuck with you, or the same, they're gonna have to go watch you basically be happy and do the same thing that they claim that you couldn't do, basically find happiness and love for yourself, right? So what's happening right here is this individual didn't know that when they were out trying to down you as a woman, when they were out spreading your name through the dirt, when they were out trying to get other men to not be attracted to you and to keep you isolated, that all that was building up, and they're still gonna get you watch you have what you want. While they're in sorrow here, the karmic partners too, they didn't know what they were forfeiting. That's what I'm seeing here. These karmics didn't know what they were forfeiting when they were playing with you. A lot of these masculines that were trying to play with you, they're getting their work reputations ruined. Some of them are even losing their jobs. These karmics too, because they didn't know that they were auditioning in the Integrity Olympics, and they have none. They failed, completely folded. And that's why they're getting this right now. They didn't know. Yeah, you want to know something that's hella funny? Look at this on this Wheel of Fortune. It says Metatron, the recording angel. The recording angel. The angel that records life events in the book of life. You see, you guys, you see this right here? 777. You guys are on it. 222 likes. You guys see this in this chat? That's what I keep on trying to tell y'all. These messages are real. And my guys told me to put this out this morning. They didn't know that they were being watched. Yeah, on candid camera. Some of you guys were were being gang stalked and watched by all these souls. And you were like, okay, whatever. I'm going to mind my own business. They didn't know that they were being watched by the higher ups while they were doing that shit. Say cheese. Yeah. Some of these people try to put cameras in your homes, cameras around your house. They try to wiretap your phone. Didn't know that they were being watched the whole time while they were doing that shit. Surprise. The recording angel. Because even though they may not be getting watched by like maybe the police or something like that in the material world, they for sure are getting watched by the angels. You got Metatron angel right here. They're getting, this shit is getting wrapped, put in their Cashapp records. That's why I'm saying these karmics didn't know that when they were doing that, they were lowering their reincarnation cycle and making themselves more susceptible and getting stripped. That's why you see these karmics going crazy, trying to call on God, while at the same time still doing low vibing shit like an animal with 2 to 3 or 4 heads, talking out of all those heads at once. These karmics don't even know what head they're talking out of right now. They're so confused in terms of what side they're on. Angels versus demons. They're realizing that they're a demon. But you can't be on the team of angels. You already chose your side. Go stay over there. Nah. They're going to find out real soon what team they were auditioning for. That's why you got Metatron here, the recording angel. They're watching the whole time, recording you. Let's see what you're going to do, especially with all this energy in the air right now with Saturn and Aquarius and the South nodes in Scorpio and Sagittarius. A lot of people don't know that they built past next lifetimes. They don't even know that they built next lifetimes for their kids as well. Some of these karmics don't even know the debt that they're about to pay spiritually. Didn't I tell you that they didn't know that their reincarnation cycle has changed? They're going to find out very soon. Yeah, because the Most High is faithful to you. Faithful. What's the Sun card and the Nine of Pentacles? Yeah, you got the Milady here. Yeah. And you want to know the funny thing is here with this this Milady here? These karmics are getting sick because the exposure is coming out the woodworks. And they can't, it's like, how dare my secrets get exposed after I was harassing this person or trying to traumatize person 1144, right? How dare I be, how dare I fall sick, or how dare my secrets get exposed after doing all that to this person, spreading hella lies about them, putting their intimate business out there in the streets, doing all kinds of shit to them that's hella disrespectful and disgusting. How dare I get my business put out there? How dare I fall from grace like that? How dare my reputation be ruined? How dare people see me for who I am? Yeah, this person is sick in bed. Yeah, as they were watching, I've been watching, baby, go by watching you. That's my favorite song by Slave. Watching you. Yeah, this motherfucker was out there watching you, and now they're getting sick because the Most High is watching them, and they're bringing down this judgment, this harsh judgment, and these people can't handle it. Yeah. What's the Nine of Pentacles and the Milady card here? You got the room. Yeah, somebody was watching through your windows, coming to around your house. Somebody could even have some fake ass maintenance people come to install some fucking what is this thing called? Cameras and things like that. Be careful with that, especially if like they know the people that work in your apartment complex, or let's say for instance you live in public housing, especially if you live in public housing or government housing. You know, be careful, because I feel like some of these karmics even try to get that shit set up. This is backfiring. Yeah. I've been watching, baby, go by watching you. And you want to know the funny things? The funny thing is, like I said, while some of these people don't even know that while they were watching you, the feds were watching them. That could actually be the case for some of these people, because maybe they're boosters, or they're scammers, or they steal, or they're involved in other fuckery bullshit, guilty by association. And that surveillance energy that they were putting onto you, it was getting reversed as you guys were doing your reversals and your mirror meditation, right? So what ended up happening is they ended up conjuring Big Brother surveillance upon themselves. That's why I say you got to be careful what you play with. Be careful how you try to have dominion. Be careful, because while you think that you're going to try to play God, that's why I told you these karmics are attracting forces to them because of the shit that they're doing. Now they're going to have to deal with this volatile force that they try to bring into your life. You want to watch me, but I'm going to watch you. Some of these karmics were trying to watch you and spy on you and have you under the surveillance, and you flip that shit in the reverse. Nigga, you want to watch me? Bitch, I'm going to watch you, but I'm going to watch you from the 5D. That's where all the tea really gets spilled. How about that? You want to watch me with surveillance cameras, have my phone hacked? There's ways around that. How about this? I'm going to watch you in the 5D. Let's expose all your secrets over there. That's why I told you this came up in one of the stay in your lane messages. One of these karmic masculines or karmic females is getting their whole 12th house blown open because they were playing with you and you were exposing them spiritually at the same time. Like we said, you want to be a phantom? You want to be a goblin? Well, I'll be a phantom. How about that? These karmics didn't know who they were playing with. Yeah. You want to be a goblin, I'll be a phantom. You want to watch me, we gonna watch you too. That's what I was talking about with some of these divination. These karmics were getting fake ass divination on you. You were getting real shit put on them. Some of these karmics were spreading fake divination about you. Real shit was getting put out about them. How about that? Be careful what you put out, and be careful how you play with people's names. It's like a lot of y'all, like a lot of these karmics. I'm gonna just keep hella real with y'all. Y'all need to stay in your rank. You don't know your rank, and you need to stay in your lane. That's why you guys are getting stripped, and you're getting deeper, you're getting entrenched in lower reincarnation cycles, making you more susceptible to poverty and illness and warfare, and getting caught up in concentration camps, because that's next. Yeah, that's another thing too. While these karmics were watching you, they're like I said, it's gonna come to a point where it's gonna come to in the physical reality. You guys were focused on getting to higher ground, building your career, making a community, a living community with other people. You know, learning how to clean your water, learning survival skills and how to heal yourself. You guys were doing all that, focusing on the ancestral healing that we've been doing and all the other stuff. You guys were focused on that. These karmics were focused on you, focused on your destiny, getting into your birth chart, tampering with you and your twin, obsessing over you. Now that they're gonna be going through different trials and tribulations, they're not going to be able to pass. They're going to fucking fold. Yeah. The whole time you should have been focused on yourself, healing yourself. You were making time for illness. Yeah. While we were making time for wellness, now it's going to manifest who was focused on what. So congratulations, you guys. You guys got raised in your reincarnation cycle. Yes. Because you've been doing the work and you're getting blessings. Some of you guys are like, I didn't even know that this was happening. Exactly. You didn't know you were being watched. That's exactly it. So congratulations to you guys. You guys are getting raises, spiritual raises, raising your energy, raising your rank, while these karmics are getting demoted and they're getting outcasted and exiled because of the bullshit ass mess that they were paying in. It pays to stay in your lane. It pays to pay attention. Yeah. So that's what I have for you guys. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you so much for the likes, shares, and subscribes. Have a great day. Bye.